So, with that done, we now can move forward with the actual game now. Put these boots on like that. Adjust my belt here. Just the fluffy pants, the gloves. They fit like a glove, hopefully. That green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I had my doubts about the color. But oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you, as though if you were born to wear it. I have to put my earrings on too, because, you know, I have to look fancy and flashy. Take care on your journey, and be sure to stop by some of the shops at the bazaar in town to equip yourself properly for the trials ahead. I will return to my quarters and see if I can glean any more useful information from the ancient texts. You are always welcome to stop by if you have any questions. You and Channel shall be in my prayers. But may the goddess watch over and guide you both. Alright. We can't draw our sword in here. Now, can we actually change that HUD? No, we cannot. Why can't I? It is so weird. Oh, whatever. Hope it won't be a thing for long. Alexman! Hey, how's it going? That green uniform looks so adventurous. You look like a knight now. The headmaster said you're heading to look out for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. I put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. We got the adventure pouch. You can store all kinds of useful items in it. We're starting off with 4-item gear. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it that you would need on your big journey. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar, and you can put it in this pouch. You should go look. You could buy some potions and a shield. They fit in the pouch, and they might come in handy on an adventure. Now, here is something I do not understand. Your shield takes up an inventory slot in this pouch of yours. It's the only thing that I find oddly about this game. Hey, I just saw the news. Out of all of us, how come you get promoted to senior class? Talk about stupid calls. On top of all that, Groose won't come out of his room and Zelda's missing. It's all your fault. Way to go there, buddy. Some senior class guy you are. Hey, you know, I have a sword on my back. You know, I can cut your hair. Somewhat. Whatever. Why does a shield go into the pouch instead of on your back? Yeah, it's something I don't understand either. It's an odd design change. Is that the shield you get, or the shield you buy, there are multiple different shields, by the way, and, Master, I have known regarding the stone tablet and the resulting column of light it created. A column of light has appeared to the south of our location. The signs indicate that it's created an opening in the cloud barrier to the land below. I must also caution that you descending to the surface armed only with a sword will result in a decreased probability of survival. If you have not already done so, I invite you to purchase a shield and potions at the bazaar in preparation for your journey. At this point, you cannot buy a shield. Before this, you cannot buy a shield, nor can you get any potions. This is the only time you can actually start getting this stuff. On screen now. Oh, finally! Suit your preferences. Good. We're finally able to change this. The interface here. You can go light, which only shows the buttons, which we might use. We have Pro, which will only show whatever's on the B button. And I'm probably going to go with that for the time being, since I know a lot of the controls a lot, at least, so. So we can cut a lot. Oh, I just killed a goddess butterfly. My bad! But yeah, so we can finally get rid of that HUD. It's annoying that you can't change the HUD until now. It's so disheartening. But again, how this game, I was going to go back here, how the shield takes up an inventory slot in your pouch. It never goes in the pouch. It stays on your back. So it makes no sense whatsoever. What's this? What is it in my eyes? Behold! Oh, young man! What calamitous visions have appeared before me. You've chosen not to believe me, but my eyes foresee a hazardous, thorny road ahead of you. Oh, thanks. But I can foresee what will fall you, for I'm a fortune teller. Trust my piercing eyes. Listen to my pure, innocent voice. I will do you no harm. Gaze deeply into my eyes and come closer. Why do I feel like this is scary enough for myself? In my eyes, stare deeply into my eyes. These eyes are so many things. Oh, it's the lovely round eyes even see into the future. Allow me to display your fortune. Dude, I look upon your shirt, boy. I see a single thread of your sleeve stitching. Nothing can hide from these eyes. Normally I take 10 rupees to tell you the fortune, but this time I will charge you but 1 rupee. So do you want me to tell you a fortune? You dare discover what fate has these eyes see? Maybe later. Oh, I'm hurt. Is this how you respond to kindness? Not kindness in the way what you're thinking. Don't trust these big, round, all-seeing eyes. I might look on you favorably next time. Are you sure you don't want your fortune told? No thanks, we're good. You are stubborn, but I saw that from across the room. I can also see on your face that you won't believe in fortune-telling. Getting your fortune told will aid you on your path. Aren't you curious about all these large, dewy eyes behold? No! Get away from me. Piercing into your eyes. I see you are a disbeliever. Don't come crying to me later asking for my help when you find yourself lost. Sorry, but I already have someone on my back that's already going to tell me what I need to do next, so don't need to worry about that. Oh, hello. Aha! A customer! Hello there, friend! My shop carries the finest products you'll find anywhere. Please take a moment for your senses to savor this wonderful treasures I have prepared just for you, friend. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Sure. How do I buy? Oh, yes. Allow me to explain. All you need to do is stand in front of any of my wares and press A to examine its beauty. Take its time to show off your heart's delight. It's always free to look, my friend, but no pressure to buy. No pressure at all. Ah, that's a windshield. You can use it to block and repel attacks. You must be careful, though, as it will break if it causes too much abuse. Oh, and don't forget about fire. It will burn quite easily. It's an unfortunate property of wood, so it will be yours for a mere 50 rupees. Care to buy a friend? I have to. You got the wooden shield! This light wooden shield breaks easily and can burn, so be careful how you use it. The customer's always right. I've taken the liberty of placing this item in your pouch. How did you do that? To open your pouch, press and hold the negative button. Then move the Wiimote to point the cursor to point the item you want to equip and release it. That's all there is to it. For example, to equip an item like a shield, it's simple as selecting it in your pouch. And there we are, our first item. Yeah, see, it's outside our pouch. It's on our back. But it's in our pouch still. It makes no sense. Here is the item storage. Hello, and welcome to the item check. You want to put stuff in your pouch into storage. Okay, you want to take something out of storage? That's fine. So anything in your pouch and storage you want to move? Not now, please. Oh, really? Great. Not like my time is worth anything. I think this girl is named Beatrice, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but this girl will promote some sort of a side quest that revolves, falling in love with her in some fashion. But every time you talk to her, she gets more interested in you. Right here is the bazaar. Hey! Welcome to the scrap shop! I can use the stuff you find to upgrade your gear and make it even stronger. And if your shield takes a beating, no worries, I can fix that too. No, we don't have anything to do with you, but any gear that... This game introduces the crafting system. What it is the... Didn't mean to hurt your feelings, sir. What it is that certain items will now drop from enemies. You can use these to actually upgrade your gear in some fashion. So, like, you can upgrade, quivers, bomb bags, your wooden shield, or any other shields you may get in the future. Hey! You there! Yes, you, the adorable boy with the golden hair. Welcome to my potion shop. You can drink our potions when you're itching to fill up your hearts. Hey, you're one of those knights, are you? Or one in training, at least, hmm? Let me tell you, one look at you and I can tell you need my potions by the cauldron full. So why don't I sneak without stocking up? Oh dear, I forgot to ask you if you have an empty bottle on you. Just you know, I can't sell you a potion without an empty bottle to pour it in. For some reason, I like you though, so I'll give you a spare empty bottle I've been keeping here on the stall. And no, it's nothing, it's a little gift. You won't hear me say this often, but you can put other things besides potions in an empty bottle. So a useful thing to carry around. Also, it won't break. You got an empty bottle, you can fill it with any sorts of useful things. Empty bottles fill your adventure pouch. Press negative button to take a look. If you're getting to the point where you can't fill any more stuff in your pouch because it's full, you can always drop off items in the item check. So you can always select buy. Sure, we got a few things here. We have our green potion, which is stamina, because there is no magic in this game. Red potions will obviously is a health potion. I will take this because it might be useful. It will replenish 8 hearts for only 20 rupees. Sure, we'll take a potion of this. A red party potion. Use item to restore 8 hearts. Thank you, sweetie. If you want your potion powered up, go see my husband at the end of the counter. He can mix something up for you. The blue potion here can restore your air meter. Unfortunately, we can't use it yet, but certain events in the game will make us have to go underwater, and so this might be useful. These 2 other potions here are not available for us right now in the moment, and I'll explain to those once we get there. But we have this guy here. Hello. Welcome to my humble little side business over here. I infuse the potions my wife sells with new ingredients to increase their power. It's nothing really. Well, do you have any potions you'd like to infuse? Sure, why not? These are the potions you are currently carrying that I can infuse. So, we can jump here and have a potion plus, which completes all of our hearts. But what we need to do is actually grab these things. A blessed butterfly, a wooden rhino beetle, and a volcanic ladybug. So if we find these things, we can infuse a potion with those things. So it makes because we have to collect bugs in this game. I know, I don't have anything, man. Jeez. And I think that is it for everything in the bazaar. You'll be coming here. We're gonna be coming here a lot lately. So again, Skyloft is your HUD or your hub. So we have to keep collecting a lot of things out of it. So with that, I think we've got basically everything we can right now. There is another shop that we can potentially see if we see it. This guy right here, Beetle Shop. Unfortunately, we can't get it unless we can strike that bell, but we don't have nothing that we can use to strike the bell with. So unfortunately, we can't see what this guy Beetle has to offer yet. So we're gonna save right here at the save statue. So because we don't want to go through that tutorial ever again. And now the game can finally truly begin. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, look up there. It's Beetle's Air Shop. It's here. He sells bug nuts there. I want one so bad. There's a bell hanging down from the shop. I hear if you ring it, Beetle will stop for you and pick you up. But the bell is up so off the ground, you have to launch something at it to have any hope of ringing it. And what that guy tells you is correct. We need a projectile item in order to actually do anything. So let's rush off and let's fly to the skies. We are now in the skies, finally at long last. We're in the sky here. Now there's multiple different ways we can go about things, but again, I'm gonna move on with the story for now. There are enemies in the sky. No, we'll get to that in a moment. Master Alexman, observe the green pillar before you is a column of light. It marks the point at which you can descend to the surface. You can confirm your current location on the map. Please see where you are interested in relation to Skyloft. Okay. It appears that you will be able to reach the surface by passing through the portal in the clouds of the column's base. Freedom after 90 minutes. Yeah, I know. This session is really going to be all tutorial. So the first these episodes, when they come out on the YouTube side of things, is going to be all just tutorial, which is kind of a shame. But let's fall through these clouds and see what we can see. La la la! Through the clouds. Ah! Sailcloth! If you actually don't activate the sailcloth, on certain occasions the sailcloth will activate after a while. Master Alexman, we have arrived. This is the fabled surface that has been long part of Skyloft's legend. By my calculations, you are currently positioned in a location known as the Sealed Grounds. Well, this certainly looks a lot smaller than it did in Hyrule Warriors. If you remember my playthrough and stream playthrough of that game. This is where this place came from. Boom. Alright. Please come proceed with caution, Master. And so now we're following here. There's a statue here, but we can't activate it. Interesting. We got our first new enemy. We have Deku Babas. Ow. Okay. How you defeat them is how their mouth is open. This game is heavily motion based, and the enemies reflect that in some fashion. If you shake your nunchuck, you can pull your shield out regularly, and also do the shield bash. If you can counter enemy attacks with it, and so you can actually put them into a stable state. What do you got, Fi? What you want? Master, I have information for you. What? I have the ability to offer information on items and creatures that you target with Z. While targeting something with Z, press down and I'll brief you on the information I know on the subject. No thanks. So we can do that, and you can actually— ow! Curse, you big Obamas. Ah, I'm having trouble here. Booyah! So you can stun enemies with— I was trying to do that earlier. That you can stun basically almost any enemy and have them in a stun state with you using the— your hearts have decreased quite drastically. Refresh your life with the earliest opportunity. No thanks, Vi. We're good. There's hearts right there. Oh, come on. Huh? There's something very unsettling that's happening around here. Ugh. Ugh. What? Where am I? Huh? Whoa! Oh, there's no ground either. I'm flying again. I'm not scared. Ah! Ugh! This is what happens when you don't drink Mountain Dew in a while. Ow! I'm not scared of you. Ugh. 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 Well, what happened? Well, good thing I didn't fall off the cliff. Huh? Wind. Wow, that certainly looks something weird. It looks so familiar. We'll grab our hearts here, Fi. Now we're at full health. So it's we can just run off this cliff here. Let's see, we don't have to worry about drop down or fall damage any time because of our sailcloth. So we're okay here. Let's see what's down here. This is ominous. Young one. Child of destiny, descended from the sky. Raise the sword of the goddess skyward. Take aim and the evil aurora and unleash its power. Seal that a little bit. Stop that black smoke from going everywhere. Oh, we got air vents. Ah, so we know how we fly now. Master Alexman, I'm sensing a change in the area that was triggered by your Skyward Strike. I've also detected an aurora that collates closer to your sailcloth. I am surprised this aurora belongs to Zelda. I can lead you in the direction of this aura through the process known as Dowsing. Would you like me to explain the process to you? Nah, we're good. Understood, Master. Dowsing is a very weird mechanic. Hold down. See, look, even if you said I don't want to explain it, Phi still explains it to you. Dowsing is our new ability. Our goddess sword now is basically somewhat of a radar detector. If we select it to anything, we can find out exactly where that person or thing we're looking for is in the direction of. It's not technically very useful. It's only useful, it's trying to show it for story progression. But if you really want to find like particular item of sort, like a craftable item or something of that sort, you can basically, you know, douse it to that thing and more likely find it. That's all we can talk about now because it's trying to show here. It's in here. I guess they brought this back for Breath of the Wild. It's technically, yeah, you are right about that, Aaron 13. You are right about that. You know, the Hyrule Compendium technically did this. So, yeah, this is the precursor to it, I would imagine. And we're now in the sealed temple. Interesting. This is an interesting place. I'm gonna open up this chest though. And we get a bottle of revitalizing potion. This potion fully replenishes your shield gauge and also restores 4 hearts. That also gives us, again, a bottle for us to use. So the game gives us a shield, 2 bottles, technically for free, at the start. Yeah, you don't have to, really don't have to buy any bottles unless it's actually desperately necessary, I think. So yeah, we're given 2 bottles, everything, basically we're given, almost everything's about giving it to us except for the shield. We had to buy that thing. Alright, we can save here. Save again. No worries there, and let's see about this door here. You can tell you that their hats have different sizes, you know. Oh, the traveler descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of the Fates. Are you welcoming me? Tell me, what is your name? Alexman. Ah, good. Very good. I said you already gained control over the sacred power that fills your sword when pointed skyward. The Skyward Strike is yours to your command. It is proof you are fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years waiting for you to arrive. Hope you don't have any. Hope you can move anytime soon. I have sat here. You don't have a fun using my guide. You stand under the roof of the sealed temple, a place by the goddess an eternity ago. Your arrival here was predestined many, many years ago. The spirit maiden you seek arrived here shortly before you, descending to this land in a shower of light. There's no doubting it. The gears of fate have begun to turn. It is all not as should be. The spirit maiden was not meant to reach this land in the manner she did. I feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves to warp the destiny of which you two are a part. Alexman. Yes? You are concerned for the spirit maiden and seek her whereabouts, yes? That is understandable, but for now you must focus on moving forward. The girl has her own purpose she must pursue, as you do you. She set out for Faron Wood to discover that destiny for herself, and you must follow. Show me your map. Here you go. The X upon your marks a path that will lead you to the Pharaoh Woods. You'll be traveling in unfamiliar land. Many monsters have settled there, and a map may not be proof guidance enough for your journey. And so I'll give you the power of creating beacons. When a beacon is marked on your map, a column of light will stand right at that location. It will act as your waypoint from afar. Think of this as the precursor to the Sheikah points on the Sheikah slate. This is technically the version of it here. Let's put a beacon right there. Oh, wait, do I have to press on it? Oh, I just... Is the beacon over yet? Oh, sorry. I had to put the C button. Dude. I didn't even read what was going on. Yes, I forgot to read. I had to put that C button. There we go. Though you can't see it yet from where we are, a beacon sent outside to guide you. Leave the temple through the front doors and see for yourself. When you no longer have a use for the beacon, you can simply move by pressing the C button. Use your beacons well, and you'll never fear of getting lost. Even though the game won't actually put you in the dark, the game will most likely guide you where you need to go at all times. So you're not going to be lost for too long. When it contains the contents of the treasure chest from this room, when you find it should be useful in your journey. We already collected it. Oh, you can unlock the door by moving your hair. That's convenient. It means you don't need keys anywhere. You are ready. Leave through the door before you and head to the woods. I wish you safe travel. Knowing that all the questions you have now will be answered in time. For now, Alexman, go bravely. Alrighty, folks. We have our mission set before us. And we're almost to the end of this session. Yeah, again, the whole entire 2 hours tonight has been all about tutorial. And let's continue on through it and see if we can actually get through all this tutorial stuff. As we see now, we can see that beacon off in the distance. So now we know exactly where we need to go next. Again, those are birds right there. Those birds can be collected for crafting materials. We just can't do it yet because we don't have a bug net. We just need to cut grass as much as we can, get some money, you know, all the good stuff. Again, there also, you see the red birds. There's also the rare blue bird you just saw there. That also has a separate crafting drop on top of the other birds. So we'll need to capture blue ones if we want to upgrade some stuff.
Hey! On the way! Scram!
Hey! You! Now we can finally get into combat! Enemies will position their swords or their items that are using for weapons, and also different sorts of directions. So, enemies will block your weapons at all points, so you have to outmaneuver them.
Whoa! Thanks for jumping in there and rescuing me, bud!
Yeah, no problem.
Just who were those red pests? I did not expect to run into a pack of them in this peaceful forest. Same goes for you. This is the second time I've bumped into one of your kind today. I'll tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. You've met someone? I owe you big for taking care of those guys, so let me tell you something fascinating.
What, this thing?
Hey, bud, I am Gorko the Goron. I was researching the ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient texts, there is some kind of place above called the Isle of the Goddess far up in the sky. Apparently, these old statues serve as landmarks for those traveling up to the sky or down from the Isle of the Goddess Palace. If you find one, be sure to examine it to keep tabs on the number of landmarks. They are rumored to be quite useful.
Supposedly the statue is special, as it's said to have the ability to activate all other statues.
This whole thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but for one, believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be all over the place?
I think it's called game development. It's a real head scratcher, but makes you want to read more about it, does not? Yeah.
Alright, like a fellow comes to our range of cultures here. Alright, bud, you better brace yourself because I'm about to blow your mind. So, get this. People actually live on this Sky Island, and they get around by flying on the backs of huge birds that are way bigger than birds down here. Up there, everyone reveres the goddess, and the residents of all the islands in the sky live in a perfect society, totally free of conflict and unhappiness. Not totally out of conflict. Not only that, but from what I can tell, their civilization is way, way more advanced than ours down here. But it does not even stop there, bud. This Isle of the Goddess has even more stuff to marvel at. The place was crafted by the goddess herself, so it figures that it'd be filled with wonders that we do not even have here. The buildings are all made of gold, and an endless spring of mystical water feeds a river through the place. One sip of that stuff and you live forever. The trees are heavily with plump fruit that cures all disease. The fields are crowded with pumpkins that never rot. Magic wildflowers bloom everywhere. And the weather, oh the weather, bud. Not too hot, not too cold, not a chance of sweaty heat in the garden paradise. This is the Island of the Goddess. Amazing, right? Wrong. It is beyond amazing. You want to hear more about it, don't you, bud? Yeah, sure. Good to hear, bud. I am completely obsessed with this place. I could not get enough of it. I wish I had more to tell you now, but I need to research these statues to learn more. Next time I bump into you, I will give my latest info.
Whoa, hello.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic?
No.
That statue reacted to the moment you got near it, bud! How crazy is that?
It is very crazy, and I'm going to save. Right there. And, we're going to... Okay,
Goro!
yes?
What was that? The statue just reacted to you! What did it do? Come on, don't make a big guy beg! I got to know what to do!
I wish I could tell you, but my mind does not allow my mouth to speak right now to you. Unfortunately, Goro, you might not see it, but beyond what I'm looking at are hundreds of people looking at it and seeing that this adventure is only getting started, folks. And that is going to conclude this session of the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword Session 1. We're only starting this game, folks, up, and it's just getting started.